I'm sure by now most of you have watched the AMAs. If you missed it like I did, I'm sure you went online and you checked out who was wearing what and what performances went on. Being a dancer, the performances were the first thing I wanted to see. The performers were great, but there was one that just stood out by far to me, and that was JLO. She's 40-something. She looked great, she danced great, she performed great. She had 3 costume changes. She even ended up changing her earrings. She went from one costume with earrings and one without. She definitely makes me super proud to be a Latina. I believe that she had a hairpiece on, so I have a hairpiece on right now, something similar to what she had, except mine is a little curlier, but you can get it in all different kinds. Just click the link after this video and I will show you how to put a hairpiece in. In the meantime, if you like my look, something very similar to what JLO had at the AMAs, please keep on watching and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much, guys. So first I'm going to start with a light foundation to match this particular natural JLO look. If you want to use something a little heavier, that's totally fine with me. I'll be using Benefit Cosmetics Hello Flawless in the color beige. I'm going to apply it with my fingertips rather than a brush just so I know exactly how much I'm actually putting on my face. Next, I'm going to take my Pop No Show Concealer Stick and I'm going to put that under my eyes to get rid of any darkness or bags that I have, as well as kind of act as a double highlighter too. I will also be adding this as a base on my eyelids. I'm going to be using some really light colors in this look, and so it's better if I have a lighter base as a background. Next, I'll be applying my favorite bronzer, which is NARS in Casino, along my cheekbones and my hairline. In contrast with the concealer that I just put on, it'll give me a nice little tan glow. Here I'll be adding a highlighter to my brow bone using the amazing Highbrow Glow pencil from Benefit Cosmetics, which I had recently purchased and I fell in love with. I use it every single time. It just adds a nice pop to your look. It's a nice shimmery color. It'll go with every single look. You can use it alone or kind of as a base for other shadows if you want a better highlighter, but ultimately it gives you a great look. Now I'll be applying this nice light beige, peachy beige, to my brow bone just to kind of amp up the highlighter. Using Gifter, which is a nice shimmery purple color from my Urban Decay palette, I am going to be adding that to the crease of my look. It's not going to overpower anything too much, but I wanted to incorporate this color because it was exactly the same color of JLO's dress that she did her real dancing in. Now, one of the most important parts of this look is making sure that I have a super shimmery, super saturated, super sparkly silver eyeshadow color to apply all over my entire eyelid. This is definitely exactly the first thing that I noticed when I saw JLO's eyes glimmer on that AMA stage. Now, using the silver toned brownish color, I'm going to be applying that into my crease as well as my outer corner of my eyes just to give it a teeny bit more depth. Using a dark brown, I'll be basically shaping a triangle in the outer corner of my eyes, in which later I'll blend to make more subtle. So I hate when I get fallout, so I always have some wipes nearby so I can just wipe that down. Don't worry, I can always touch up my face makeup later, but I just tend to like to do my face makeup before I do my eyeshadow. With my liquid eyeliner, I'm going to be lightly lining the top of my eyes and not really adding any sort of wing to this particular look. And now, using my eyeliner pencil, I am going to be lining my outer quarters of my bottom waterline.
Using my Sephora lip liner in the color Nano, it's a really light, not nude lip color, but a little step above the nude. I like to always add a lip liner that actually doesn't match exactly my lip color, especially with nude colors. I just tend to like darker colors on my lips, so I'm going to be adding a nude lip color, but with this particular look, I want to outline it with something a slight bit darker. That's just going to give my lips a little pop and contrast when I do add the nude, so it won't fade and blend into my face. Now for the lips, my Makeup Forever in the color Natural, because JLO had natural lips for this look. Using a more brown tone blush from NARS called Dolce Vita, I'll be applying that to my cheekbones. And of course, lots and lots of mascara by my very favorite, you already know. I'm going to be applying to my top lashes, and once that dries, to my lower lashes. And of course, let it dry, because there's been many times where I have been very impatient, didn't let my mascara dry and just smudged it all over and had to start all over. So be patient when doing your makeup. So if you think you're ready to hit the stage, think twice. You cannot do that unless you have some eyelashes, and I am using Ardell. I always buy the twin pack because I'm always using my lashes all the time, and I'm going to be using my favorite eyelash glue, the Duo Liner Glue. I always use my fingers to apply my eyelashes just because I feel like I get a better hold on them, and I can precisely place them exactly where I want. And that's it. That's my take on Jennifer Lopez's AMA makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this look, and if you want more information about all the products used and how to get this look, just please visit my blog that I'm going to link down below. Thanks so much for visiting, loves. See you soon. Bye.